Hello and welcome to The American Dream. I'm your host, Robert Yazbeck, and today we're going to explore a bit of what makes Steamboat Springs such an incredible community, including a music venue that is also a nonprofit and a cornerstone of the arts and culture of Steamboat. Then we're going to grab a quick bite downtown. Strings Music Festival began 38 years ago with just 8 classical music performances and has since become the cornerstone of Steamboat arts culture. The 569-seat music pavilion now hosts over 60 shows each year with musical performances and community outreach throughout the year. To help us understand what makes Strings so special, we have a special guest, Katie Carroll, Director of Programs here at Strings. Katie, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for inviting me to be a part of this.
Absolutely. So could you start by explaining a little bit of the history of Strings so people can understand how it became the community treasure it is today?
Thank you. Strings was founded in 1988 up at the ski area next to some of the older condominiums. I've heard that in the beginning, they were going into the weight room and pulling people out of the gym to help move pianos and cellos and all kinds of things. And then Strings graduated, built a summer tent right in front of Slopeside Grill, right on the ski area base. So all summer long, classical and contemporary music, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And then in 2008, we were super lucky. The founders were able to raise money and build this space so we could do year-round programming. That's when our education programming started, once we had a place to be, when it snows 8 months out of the year. And ever since then, we've just been increasing our programs, our staff, our free community offerings. So it's been a great ride.
Love it. Katie, what makes Strings such a unique music venue, especially for a little resort town here in Northwest Colorado with just over 13,000 people?
I think we're super lucky because our resort town is so attractive. People who live here and the artists who come. A fair number of artists like to come here for extra days to spend time with their family, which is awesome. And I think that we're a really high quality facility because we're supported so much by our local family foundations, the city, and individual donors. As a nonprofit, we really try our best to make sure we're serving everyone. So we're not just music. We're in the schools. Over 60% of our programs are free to the community, and we make sure that our mission is to engage with everyone who lives here and everyone who visits.
I love that. Both of my kids have been to multiple events, inside school and outside school, and I love how many free community events there are. It's so incredible. So you touched a little bit on the community aspect, but beyond the performances, tell us more about the nonprofit aspect and the community outreach and impact that Strings has on the Yampa Valley.
I could talk about this for the whole segment because I think it's the heartbeat of what we do and the best thing about Strings. We serve over 3,000 preschool through 12th graders in the entire Yampa Valley every year. So we do field trips, we do in-classroom workshops, we bring in professional musicians to mentor band students, and they work with English and social studies classes to write their own songs. So we've written songs about the Donner Party, very sad ballad as you would expect. But we bring in people to the Valley to help students understand the world around us. Our field trip, maybe the one your child was on this year, was a reggae act.
Yes.
They sang a song about nappy dreadlocks.
Yes.
Teach kids about different kinds of hair. So I think bringing the outside world to Northwest Colorado is really important. The other important thing to us is that we're serving our community who might not be able to get to the pavilion. So those community care concerts, we bring musicians to the Haven, which is a senior living home. We go to the Foundry, which is a residential treatment center for people who are struggling with addiction. We work with integrated community. And so the accessibility of Strings is not just about the building, it's about going places to be with people too.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much for your time and insight. I've got a dinner date with my wife, but we'll see you back here tonight for Tom Papa.
I'll see you here tonight.
This is one of our favorite local restaurants called Seedz, owned by chef and operator Fawn Racoma. We're gonna head in to grab a bite before the show.
Hi guys, welcome to Seedz.
Hey, good to see you. Thank you. thing I love about Seedz is how fresh the ingredients are and how vibrant the food is. I know Fawn takes her time to source the best ingredients she can possibly find and bring us the, rich global cuisine that we have here. From the community and cultural impact of Strings Music Festival to the vibrant restaurant scene, I'm sure you can see why Steamboat Springs is an incredible place to call home. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Robert Yazbeck, and we'll see you next time on The American Dream, where we continue to celebrate the heart and soul of Steamboat Springs and the Yampa Valley.